So what's going on? Welcome to a brand new video. So Subway have brought out a brand new range, which I'll show you here, but you can't customize it, and a lot of the stuff in there I don't actually like. So today I'm gonna do just a normal Subway mukbang chat food, but the reason why I've done this video is because if you want to see me do their brand new range, and I get enough people comment saying yeah, go for it, because the Subway ones sometimes do well, sometimes they do terribly, so it'll be a hit and miss time. So I don't want to order something that I knew I'm probably not going to massively like and then no one really care for it anyway. So I thought, let's order something that I like. You can tell me if it's something you want to be like seeing, and if you do, great. If you don't, I've got Subway here anyway. So let's have a chat, let's dig in, let's have some good food. So they haven't actually cut the sandwich, so I'm going to grab a knife because I can't just pick it up without cutting the sandwich, as it's a very big sandwich. So I'm just going to cut this in the middle, and they've absolutely druned this with sauce, which is crazy. They either give you like not enough sauce, but they give you so much sauce that the bread just falls to pieces. Yeah, my go-to order is chicken tikka with cheese, red peppers and chipotle sauce with Italian herbs bread. It is phenomenal every time. As long as Subway actually make it right, yeah, it tastes good. Like Subway, unfortunately, is so hit and miss. One time you order it, it'll be incredible. Then let's order it again. And then you order it again and they'll just do the full thing wrong. The only thing that came wrong today was the drink. I asked for a Diet Coke lime version and they sent me just a normal Diet Coke. If I knew they were going to do that, I would have done Coke Zero, because Coke Zero is better than Diet Coke. But I love like the variations, you know, I do like lemon and lime. I love that, it tastes so good. But I haven't had Diet Coke since I was like a bear, so let's see if it tastes any better now, because it always tastes like metally to me. Yeah, it's not bad. Coke Zero is still better, but it isn't as bad as I remember it to be. And for the crisps, we've gone for blue Doritos, because Doritos are like a top tier crisp. And then you also get a cookie in the deal. I have gone for the rainbow one. I'll give you a close-up of that when I'm actually eating it, but that is what we've got here. So I've had a few new subscribers lately, and I had a few people like commenting on, messages on Instagram, all that good stuff, asking some questions about myself. So I thought in this mukbang, while I'm asking to see if you guys want to see the new one or not, enjoying some good food, I thought I'll quickly talk about myself, answer some of the questions that I've been getting. This is so good, by the way. So let's quickly rapid through the get to know you type questions. So I'm 30 years old, married, got a wife. I am a manager at a bowling alley. The work schedule's a little bit crazy because you have to work around my dog, who will be jumping up in a minute probably. He's a Springer Spaniel. Love him, but it can be a little, you know what. Blue Doritos are so good. But why are they so stingy with the bag? There's like barely anything in there. Good. So, why did I start YouTube? So I started YouTube because I watch YouTube all the time and I love food. So I was like, why not do it together? Why not start a YouTube channel? But I put it off for ages and ages and ages and ages. And eventually one day I just thought, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna hate it, I can just delete it off. Let's just start. I wish I started sooner, obviously, but I always think everything happens for a reason, so there must be a reason I didn't start until like I'm older. I've been doing this for like 2 and a bit years now, I think it is. 3 years in November potentially, I need to double check that. So I think I started in November 2021. I think that's when I started, so yeah, it'll be 3 years in November that I've been doing this for. And why do I continue it is what I get asked quite a bit. So I continue it because I love it, simply. I just love doing YouTube. It's a creative outlet. I love talking to you guys. I love having food. I love doing the new stuff. Everything about it, I just absolutely love. And I also got asked, what did I do like before. So I went to uni when I was 18. Left school, went to uni when I was 18, went to University of Sunderland, and I went there because my best friend at the time, when I was in school, she applied for Sunderland. I'd never heard of the place, never heard of it. And then I just applied because we both wanted to go together. Unfortunately, she didn't get in. I did get in, but I absolutely loved it. Turned up to the open day, and when I walked in, I just knew it was for me. They always said, like when you have talks with the teachers and stuff, they was like, when you go to a uni that you know you're gonna like, you're just gonna know. And I was like, what are you talking about? But I was young, didn't know anything. It's true. I walked in and I was like, this is the place I want to go. So I managed to get in, came here, stayed and did uni for 3 years. I did sport, exercise and development. That course no longer is even a thing anymore because no one was getting a job off the back of it. So, you know, that's always great. And my year was also the first year that all of the uni courses costs went up. So it used to be like £3 a year, and then they went up to £9.5 a year, and mine was the first year, so it was also a great time. So while I was in uni, I did various different jobs, obviously just to make some money. So I worked in some bars, I worked in like a cocktail bar, and then, but I didn't really massively like them, I just obviously did it for the job. And then I ended up working in the cinema. Worked in a cinema here for like 3.5 years, ended up leaving there. And then after that I worked in, I think it was Asda I worked in on the night shift. Then I worked on Argos on the night shift because that was a way of us working around the dog before, because we couldn't do days and people would put us in on the days where we actually went to work, and obviously we had to work on the dog, so I did night shift. And then I left there because they wanted me, both Asda and Argos both wanted us to work over Christmas, but then said that my hours would massively drop off after Christmas. And I understand that it's a fluctuation, but Christmas is a time that we love to spend together, and I was like, I'm going to work all this time for Christmas, barely have any Christmas and have no hours. I was like, I want to try and find a job where it's slightly steadier hours. So then I was off work for a little bit because it was COVID, so it was hard trying to get jobs. But I worked throughout most of COVID because I worked in an Argos that was inside a Sainsbury's, so we managed to stay open. And I was the person putting the weights on the cages and all the lawnmowers, everything. Everyone went to the garden and lift weights during COVID. I was the one lifting onto the, well, not the only one obviously, lifting onto the cages. And then after that, off work for, I think I was off work for like a couple of months or so, and then that's when I found the job that I've got now, which is a bar nanny job. And they said we can, because my wife gets her rota, it's like 8 weeks in advance, I could just tell the manager at the time and then rota around it. And then I've been ever since. It's like 3 and a bit years now, and now I'm a manager and I do my own rota, so not bad. And I met my wife when I was 20, met her in one of the bars that I was working at the time when I was at uni, just trying to make money. And we will be together 10 years in October. 10 years. Crazy. I'm married for 1. And for people asking about the dog, he is 11 at the moment. He is a Springer Spaniel, and he's like our son. He's our child. I literally call him son all the time. And that's all I can really think of, to be fair, that I have been asked. I think I've covered everything. That is basically me. Let's get to the cookie. So I always go for the rainbow one because it's my absolute favourite. It's got like Smartie pieces in. But sometimes like the cookies from Subway are so hit and miss. Because of the cookie, you want like chewy, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, and sometimes it's like a brick, practically break your teeth. So let's hope not for that. It's more like a biscuit than a cookie because it's quite dry. The flavour, however, is very nice. You get the vanilla, you get the chocolate, but it is dry. Like, you would classify that as a biscuit, not a cookie. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this now because I feel like this video is probably going to be quite long. I've like spoke quite a lot, answered some of the questions I've been receiving quite a lot lately. So if there are any questions that you want us to do in any future mukbangs like this, please either comment on this video, give me a message on Instagram or on my community page. I often ask for Q&As on there, so when I do, feel free to do there. Any way that's easier for you, give me a message and we can do some more of these, because I do like the relaxed approach. I get to order what I want rather than having to order the new menu, which sometimes is a bit terrible. But I do enjoy ordering the new menus as well, because I would try new stuff if it wasn't for this channel. That's another reason why I love to do YouTube, because I would just stick to the stuff that I know. Like, I hate to try, like if there's some vegetables in it, I'm not going to order it. But then I order it for this, and then sometimes I surprise myself and I actually do like it, so I should try new things. I just don't. So yeah, let us know what future mukbangs you'd like us to do, like what food should I be eating next when we have one of these sit down chat videos, because these are the ones I'm going to incorporate in between obviously the new videos. Because quickly before we end, I was saying that I'm going to try and find some videos to do in between the new menus. So I've been trying to error a few things. The versus videos just don't do very well. Like the coffee shop series did terrible. McDonald's versus Burger King videos didn't do very well. Ooh. So I don't think the versus ones are for this channel, which is fine. It's all fine to try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Gotta try. Through the stuff I have been trying, what seems to be doing well is obviously the new videos. I always do them, but the cheat day video did quite well. The what I eat in a day videos do quite well. So like the vloggy type style videos where I'm eating foods seem to do quite well on the channel, and always seem to get good feedback from you guys. So comment down below what are your favourite videos that I do that you watch, please, just so I know what kind of videos that you want us to do. Because what the plan was from my point of view, from what I've seen in the analytics, from what I enjoy doing, is the new videos from obviously McDonald's, Burger King, all their normal stuff. Then outside of that, I was going to do like cheat days, what I eat in a day, and then just sort of go from there really. And I was meant to have the chat about the videos, which a subscriber said during the video, as not all the people stay till the end of the video. That is correct, but I have forgotten until the end of the video. It is what it is. Anyways, you know the drill. If you haven't already, hit that sub and like button. I forget what I was in there. Give it a comment and let me know what you guys want to see. Take care, stay safe, see you guys in the next one.